Let's go next to our caller from the 706 area code. 706, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, that must be me.
That is you.
All right. My name is Mike. I'm calling from Georgia.
What's going on, Mike?
All right. I have one question and maybe a second if I have time. Are you aware of this Bernie Sanders quote that came from I think it was a 2015 interview with NBC, where he was talking about how you don't need like 23 brands of deodorant or sneakers when there's children starving. Are you aware of that quote?
It rings a bell, but I honestly, if you had just given me the quote and said who said it, I don't know that I would say it was Bernie. So, I mean, I'm generally aware that I guess someone said that, but I don't know for sure who or if it's accurately attributed to Bernie.
Oh, it was Bernie. There's like an interview with, I believe it was NBC's Harwood, I think is his name.
Okay.
And I was just wondering, he's gotten a lot of flank for it. Bernie has in like libertarian circles. Do you think it's a legitimate criticism, or do you think that there's, something that's not being said?
I mean, so the crux of for someone to say Americans don't need 23 types of deodorant when kids in Africa are starving is sort of like saying, you'd better clean your entire plate in Boston, Massachusetts, because there are kids in Africa starving, which is, I understand the sentiment, which is there are first world problems and then there are people living in abject poverty, and we should all act thoughtfully to the extent that we can and be activists for improving the world for as many people as possible. I get that. But from strictly speaking, it's sort of a fallacy in a sense. I mean, so I don't, it's not how I would make the case for activism. Let me put it that way.
Okay, I can believe that makes sense. All right, well, second question I had about Bernie's free college plan.
Okay.
I'm a big supporter of Bernie, by the way. This is in no way a criticism of Bernie. I'm a huge Bernie supporter.
Okay.
I had a conversation with a libertarian friend of mine about Bernie's free college plan, and he was talking about how free college would control what gets taught in school. Do you know if that's true?
I cannot imagine how you strongly make that case. No. I mean, I'm sure that if you asked exactly how that would happen, I guess the idea would be if college is paid through taxation, then the government can tell the colleges what they need to teach. But it's like I don't believe that that is what would happen. And there's the potential for that to already happen because there are so many schools that are already funded by state governments, if not federal. So it seems like an extremely weak argument against Bernie's plan. But you'd have to find out exactly how they imagine it would go down.
Okay, yeah, because I've been doing research and I've been really finding nothing to back that argument up. Like I've searched deep in the internet and I came up empty.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm certainly not aware of how you would defend such an assertion.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I had. Thanks for taking my call. Big
Okay.
fan
Thank
of
you.
your show.
Appreciate the phone call. Great to hear from you.